Hi everybody on YouTube, this is Marie. You see my doggy in the background. Moose, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Yeah, she's a good boy. He's a chocolate lab, he's almost 2. Well, I got some exciting news. My husband and I went off to Tufts Medical Center today in Boston. I met a new surgeon. She was very nice. She did know that I was there a couple weeks ago to see her colleague, and I just told her, I wasn't mean or anything. I just said that I didn't feel comfortable with him, and that I need to make sure that I'm doing the right decision. This is a big decision. I have a lot more riding on gastric bypass than a normal person. I've had the Nissen, and unfortunately they have to undo that. And I'm a little bit higher risk for more complications, and I need to make sure that what I'm doing is the right thing and that I feel comfortable with my surgeon. She sat us down, and she first of all asked me how much support I have at home and who I live with, and my 19-year-old daughter lives here. She'll be graduating in June, and my husband. We've been married almost 20 years, and she was glad to see him there. And he's been very, very supportive through this whole thing. We're both big people. I mean, I'm a little bit bigger than he is. He has actually lost 30 pounds. He's in the military, and he's looking to be promoted from an E4 to a 5, which is a really big thing, for him and for us financially. And if he does get deployed in November 2010, then, coming to a 4 or 5 is another couple $1,000s. As we all know, money's money. Retirement points and so forth. So she got a book out, and she flipped through the pages, and she explained to me, what a normal stomach looks like, what a normal procedure is, and then what mine will look like. She did tell me that I would be in the hospital for at least 4 or 5 days. A normal stay is 2 to 3 tops. That I'll be out of work for at least 4 weeks, and if I had any problems with any of that, and I said no. And of course the other surgeon said, oh, just 2 days in the hospital, 2 weeks out of work. Okay, you're undoing a surgery that I had 12 years ago, and then giving me gastric bypass. Okay, so the other guy, I didn't say anything bad because, I didn't want to downgrade anybody. Everybody has different feelings, and let's face it, we all don't like each other. Well, same people. I'll show you my Mickey. I love Mickey Mouse. So we went through all that, and she, asked me about my acid reflux, and I told her I haven't vomited in 12 years. Since the surgery, and that the only time, I really get heartburn is when I'm really, really depressed, or if I have a nasal congestion, then my esophagus seems to bother me. So she said there's a routine, she wants to do an upper GI at Tufts, which is in Boston, and that's fine. I mean, that's a normal routine. She asked me about having sleep apnea, and I told her that I actually had... Is this still recording? Yeah. I told her that I actually had a sleep study done, and I'll be finding out in a couple weeks. So she was like, okay, and then she said, well, I'm going to, have my secretary. They don't have nurses there. I'm telling you, it's weird. I'll have my secretary call you in the next week or 2, and we'll schedule the upper GI, and then, depending on the results of that, which she didn't see a problem with, a normal routine, that they would schedule my surgery. And she asked me how soon I wanted surgery, and I said as soon as possible. She's like, okay. So overall, the visit went really, really well. I felt very comfortable. My husband did too. I mean, it was just a totally different atmosphere. I mean, she just went through everything with me, told me the pros, told me the cons. I'm a little bit higher risk for leakage. That was another reason why they're leaving me in the hospital longer, because of that. And which is fine. I mean, I live, on a good day, it takes me a good 2.5 hours to get to the hospital. So, I mean, yeah, I have hospitals around here, but if I have complications from the surgery, I have to go to Boston because they're the surgeon. She did tell me that I'll be needing to see her at least, 3 or 4 times the first year. And I said that I would like to stay in Boston for all my surgical appointments, that I'm not going to transfer back to New Hampshire at CMC. And she said that was fine, I could do that. I would just rather stay with her. She's my surgeon. I gotta show you this. My dog is so funny. He's sucking the blanket. Moose. So he does that when he gets tired. He sucks the blanket. He's weird. I gotta fix my camera. Okay. So I got weighed today at the doctor's office. I can't believe I lost 7 pounds, and I don't know, 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks, ever since I've been there. I've been under a lot of stress. I did go to the doctors, and I do suffer from depression and anxiety, and they changed my medication. The medication they had me on thought that could contribute to some of my weight gain. And oh my God, I really had a hard time coming off this medication, and I'm currently on a new medication. Last week I had 3 anxiety attacks, and it's just a matter of getting used to new medication. It's really scary. I mean, it's a scary thing to go through. So I lost 7 pounds, so that's great. She'd like to see me lose at least 15 more before they actually went into surgery. So other than that, I really feel great. I go for my sleep results in 2 weeks, so I'll let you all know about that. I just want to, tell everybody out there, keep going, go forward. I mean, it's a long process. I'd never realized how long this process is to get weight loss surgery. Unbelievable. I mean, I started this in officially December of '09, and here it is almost June. And it's a long process, and I'll be lucky to have surgery by August or September. I mean, which is fine, but it's a long process, people, and it's just like, it's all worth it. Just hang in there. I mean, I gave up for a while, and I got so discouraged because I met a doctor. I saw a doctor I really didn't care for, and I just like shut down to the world, and I got ugly, and it was awful, and I was depressed, and then my mother had lap band surgery, and I saw her surgeon, and he's the one I saw in the beginning, and he suggested that I go to Tufts. I talked to him about my experience at Tufts. He said, give it another try. He goes, don't give up. He goes, you just haven't found the right surgeon. And he's right. I didn't find the right surgeon. But I did go back, and I made that an next appointment, and I have my husband's support behind me. And, and I just can't thank everybody. I mean, YouTube especially, for all the information that I get. I just love watching videos, and the good and the bad. I mean, he told me about some complications that I could have, like Amelia had, massage gardens, and that's fine. I understand that I could have that complication. Surgery can be complicated. I am a higher risk, and I'm willing to accept that now, and I'm willing to go forward because I know this is what I need to do. I need to lose this weight. I need to be healthy. I have type 2 diabetes. I have high blood pressure. I suffer from depression, anxiety. My knees ache. My back aches. I don't have any energy. I don't really have a choice. I mean, I have a choice, but it's a tool. I mean, it's not going to solve all my weight issues. It's not going to solve my problems. It's going to help me. The tool is going to help me to do what I need to do to lose this weight. And I'm not going to give up, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to wait the 1 or 2 weeks for the doctor's office to call and set that appointment up. And and I just thank you all for standing by me and, watching my videos and commenting on me, and, and I just want to thank you guys all again. Thank you so much, YouTube. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.